Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the past week's happenings in the world of monster taming. Now, this week we got the announcement of a brand new Kickstarter in the form of Guild of Dragons, a dragon taming settlement builder, confirmation that Pokemon Legends Arceus has outsold Sword and Shield and BDSP within its first week, which is important and I will get to in a bit. We got a new combat showcase for Untamed Isles, a monster taming MMO with limb swapping mechanics, and a whole lot more. All that said, as per the usual, make sure to sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. Alright, so first of all, we got that combat showcase for Untamed Isles, a monster taming MMO that, as mentioned, has limb swapping, allowing for millions of combinations of monsters since each of the monsters have several body parts that can be switched out and customized to your liking. I personally played the latest battle pre-beta test, and I'm gonna say the mechanics seem to be very in tune with the competitive side of things. There are different types of stacks that you can build up for secondary effects, certain moves that only work if you bait in your opponent, and stuff like that. What's even better is all of this stuff can happen right out on the field, and everybody can see your battle and even communicate via the game's proximity voice chat feature. What you're seeing on screen is part of that battle showcase that they released on their YouTube channel, and I was thinking about making a separate combat video just sort of talking about my personal experience with it so far, but I think I might hold off till the beta goes live. But either way, I will keep you guys posted. Okay, so a monster taming game that we have been covering bit by bit in the rapid fire segment of our videos has officially gotten its Kickstarter launch date, that being February 22nd. The game in question, Guild of Dragons, is essentially a dragon taming settlement builder where you can expand your territory by exploring various regions within the game, carry up to 3 dragons to utilize for protection, and raise them accordingly. There's a lot more to it than we can possibly go over in Monster Tamer News, which is why I will be doing a showcase for the game when the Kickstarter goes live. I definitely think this game has the potential to be a lot of fun, so definitely excited to see how it plays out. I also love dragons, so there's that. Fog World, a title that was mentioned in one of our Monster Taming Games You Never Knew videos, just came out with their first devlog, dubbed Devlog 0, which basically is just an overview of what the game is and what features are planned. This is really good because in that previous video, I did say that it was hard to find information about the game because all that was available were posts sort of scattered here and there. I definitely like to go over the devlog in more length in a future Monster Tamer Showcase video, but for now, it basically goes into some of the monster designs, how battling works, and most notably, its map system, which is, and I quote, Fog World's most unique feature, where you can plot tiles down and these tiles can create certain combinations that will either benefit or deter you. I'm really glad we got something like this because showcasing exactly what the game is will really help with the game's future growth. Speaking of which, I will leave the Twitter page linked below. Okay, so there's two things I want to talk about. We're going to start with Pokemon, but also we're going to mention Monster Hunter stories in this as well. So Pokemon Legends Arceus has sold 6.5 million copies as of its latest update, which covered the first week of launch. In the same amount of time, Pokemon Sword and Shield and BDSP both sold 6 million, which means that Legends is the best-selling Pokemon game on Switch as of right now. Now, this 6.5 million figure might not seem like a lot, but you also have to consider the fact that Pokemon Legends is one game, and a lot of people buy the double packs, whether it be because they want to get all the exclusive Pokemon or they just want a second save file or whatever. I mean, you can make a second save file on Switch, but who am I to judge? I used to buy the double packs on 3DS. Anyways, this is super significant because a lot of buzz was around the fact that Sword and Shield are some of the best-selling Pokemon games, and now with BDSP, it's the same sort of thing, despite any sort of controversies that existed around them. I think the truth of the matter behind sales with games in general is that the Nintendo Switch has been bumping game sales. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is now reporting that it just sold 1.5 million copies, while its 3DS counterpart just sold only 300,000 copies. Last we heard about Shin Megami Tensei during its release window, it had sold about 800,000 copies, making it the best-selling SMT game as well. I think the sales of Pokemon Legends Arceus is proof that if the Pokemon Company does more with its IP, the games will sell more. So this idea of the games will just sell whether they're not good or bad isn't necessarily true because sure, they will sell and make money, but they could make even more money if the games are even better. I definitely have enough to say to warrant its own video, but I'll leave it at that. Anyways, next we're going to go into the rapid fire segment of today's video where we talk about the updates that don't require a lengthy explanation, and we got a lot of these, including game updates, new monsters, and more. So first of all, the Mythcaller Steam page is now up. I'm going to do a full-blown showcase video for the game, so that's all I'll say for now. Steam page linked below. The Entodrive dev updated that full access launch is coming soon. Definitely going to have to do a stream to celebrate. The New Monsters dev announced that on February 18th, there will be some sort of special announcement. Really looking forward to that as well. We got a special Sky Climbers alpha teaser coming today at noon EST. I was also featured in their pre-show, if you will. We covered this in this month in Monster Taming, but Myth on Island's open world update has been confirmed to be coming this month. See the video I mentioned below for more info. Here we got a look at Cassette Beast Town Hall, where you can pick up some quests. Kindred Fates updated to 2.3 for its alpha, which adds some AI improvements, bug fixes, and most notably a new ability called Soothing Aura, a passive effect that cures statuses of the next kinfolk that will be sent out. The latest Chain Monsters devlog just went live and most notably talks about the game's new battle system, which will break stats into primary and secondary, which will add a layer of complexity to the system as seen here. The latest Mithrin devlog went live and most notably showcases some new work in progress animations, which look very nice. Malice and Greed got a small update that adds some new items and skills to the game. Biddy Bolt's evolution for Coromon now has a name, being Toravault. We got a new pony for Battle Gem ponies called Ditz Zap. We got a new monster for Monster Haven. We've got this friggin' epic three-headed dragon for Zokai. A new Cuber for Cubers. Resummon had a small patch update, which you can see here. And last but not least, Monster Sanctuary is getting a sprite overhaul, and the devs are looking for some feedback on Twitter. And there you go, guys. A pretty fun week overall. I'm definitely looking forward to some of these major updates we have going on this month. You can definitely check out this month in Monster Taming for February, which, like I said before, is linked below because it'll give you some more context. Anyways, let me know what you're specifically excited for. All that said, if you do like what I do, definitely subscribe. I put out new monster taming videos every single day. You can also check out my Twitter, Discord, Patreon, all linked below. Special thanks to our patrons, especially Dark Persona, Stealcase, and Jim Hamilton. And with all that, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.